Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel. I got a nail missing, don't judge me. MK signing in. So yeah, today's story time is going to be a bit different from the ones that I've done before. Today I'm basically going to explain about my hip dysplasia. Some of you know, some of you might know, some of you might not know that I've got, let's just say, I'm part-time disabled. Let's just put it as that. Cool. I'm gonna get into how I found out I had it, how it affects my life on a day-to-day basis, how it affected my life in the past, and yeah, I'm gonna go into like what's happening in the future. So basically, in year 11, I was at laboratory, and in year 11, there was one point where I started walking around with a limp, like it was a bad limp, like, but I didn't understand why I was limping, but I just knew that my legs were hurting, that I wasn't able to run for the buses after school, like it was a mad limp, like, you know, you're walking and you're like, and then to run for the bus, like, yeah, so like I practically couldn't walk, let's just say that. So yeah, so that was in year 11. So I was limping for, let's say, like 3 or 4 months. I was limping, I was going to the doctors. I went to the doctors, the GP. They said, oh, nothing's wrong with you, or you probably just sprained something. But basically, they didn't do anything about it, kind of thing, innit? So I'm walking around with limping. I'm looking around limping. I can't run for a bus after school, so like my friends had to leave me sometimes. Like it was a tough time for me. I'm not gonna lie to you. So then yeah, after that now, there was a time. Okay, with my school year, when I was there, there was like the way that the school was set up was really mad. So at this point, this bit that I'm about to explain, I was in drama. And if you know Lara Trey, you know that drama is in the tallest block in the school, at the top of the school, and the lift doesn't go to that floor. So it was like a 4th floor, right? Yeah. Maths? No, science? Science. It's arts. No, but I'm talking about from like when you talk from like, because you can go from the science side, remember? Okay, so English, but 1 floor, that floor, your floor. And 4th, yeah, so fourth floor. So yeah, so it was on the 4th floor. So in drama, you sit on the floor, innit? You come in, you take off your shoes, put them underneath the table, and you sit on the floor. Cool. So the woman's giving our teacher, Miss Young, she's giving us our assignment on what to do. She's like, alright, cool. So you lot pair up, Millicent, you're with so and so, and you're on that side. So I've had to get up from where I'm sitting to go over there. So everyone's getting up to go to their partners now. I've tried to get up. You lot, nothing. I'm sitting on the floor and I'm like, Miss, I can't get up. But because I'm such a class clown, she didn't believe me in it. So she's like, stop acting a fool, Melissa, get up. Like, stop acting like a clown. I'm like to her, Miss, I can't get up. Like, my lip, like, I'm trying to stand up. And she's like, Millicent, get up. I'm like, you fucking stupid. I've told you that I can't get up. Why the fuck are you shouting at me? So then that's when she's got to understand, alright, Melissa's being serious, isn't it? I had to swear at her, like, yo, I'm telling you I can't get up, you're still telling me stupidness, isn't it? So she's like, Melissa, get up. I can't get up. She's like, alright, cool. So she's trying to help me up now. I've tried to like use the table to help me push myself up. You know, I couldn't stand up. Like, I couldn't like lift up my lower half of the body. Like it was you know, it was excruciating pain. When I said the pain was excruciating, like. So then they've called for reception to come to get me. They've had to bring the wheelchair upstairs. But remember I've said the lift doesn't go up to the floor that I was on. So they've had to carry the wheelchair. Okay, so they've taken the lift up to the 3rd floor and they've had to carry the wheelchair up to the 4th floor to get me into it. Then they've had to carry the wheelchair down one flight of stairs, back up another flight of stairs and down another flight of stairs. So basically where the classroom was, that's on the side that the lift went. So to get from the drama room, you had to come back down to 1 floor, and then you're on the English. You're on the English floor. You go through the English floor, and you have to climb up like 4 steps, and then you're in the area where the lift is. But to get to the lift, you have to go down back 1 more flight of stairs. So imagine they're carrying me up and down these stairs. I've got to the lift now, they're taking me down. Like I'm strapped in a wheelchair. And the way my school was, yeah, if you look out the window, you can just see the maddest thing. So people are looking out the window and they're just seeing me in a wheelchair kind of thing, isn't it? You know, I legit couldn't walk. Like I couldn't walk at all. Then so they've called my mom's come to the school, innit? And we tried to call ambulance. Ask me why the ambulance said 2 hours. Like, so then we've taken a bus to King's College, because King's College isn't really that far from my school. There was a 45 takes you straight to the hospital, innit? So I've gone to King's A&E now. I'm limping. They've seen me limping. They put me in a wheelchair now. Cool. They've admitted me. They've taken me into X-ray, and they've told me, oh, Millicent, it seems like both of your hip bones have moved out of place. I'm like, what do you mean? They've showed me the X-ray, and when I tell you, like, say my hip bones are here, okay, my leg bones are here, but my hip bones have legit like shifted, like they're not in place. Like, I don't know if there's a cartilage that has worn out on both sides, but they're basically, there's nothing there to hold my hips together. So basically they said, okay, right now, Millicent, you're going under. Next, your operations in the morning. Like, I've still got pictures of me when I was in hospital. Like, my hair was out. So cool. Yeah, so they've said, all right, Millicent, we're gonna have to put you under to give you an operation for your hips, because they've moved out of place. That's why you can't walk. So I'm panicking. I'm not gonna lie, it's my first operation, so I'm just like, so cool. They've next morning they've taken me down to surgery, innit? I remember this so well, like it's so crazy. So they've taken me into the surgery. Cool. Surgery, blah 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 blah. Next thing, I remember them putting me under and everything. The next thing I remember was waking up in the recovery ward, and I was in so much pain. Like, I wouldn't stop crying. But when I woke up, I could see my mum not wanting, and they're just crying. I'm just thinking, why is everyone crying? Like, but I'm crying as well, innit? So I'm just like, there's so much crying. I'm crying because I'm in pain. You lot, I couldn't move. Like, I was bedbound for a week. I had to bath in the bed, like everything. So cool. I'm asking them why they're crying. They're like, oh, because the doctor said that you died. Only last year I learned how to sit like this. If I'm not like, if I'm just sitting down like Normally for me to sit down, I would sit down like this, because this is the most comfortable way for me to sit down. If I'm not sitting down like this, then it's very uncomfortable for me. Sit like this, it's very uncomfortable because it brings a lot. I'm not gonna dance for you, don't worry. But when I dance, most people dance with their legs forward. I can't do that. My legs have to be like a V shape for me to have balance, or for me to even go low to dance. I can't, like, that's why. Yeah, so there's a lot of stuff I can't do. Like, even though I wasn't sexually active before I had my operation, there's certain things that I can't do in bed, for example. I'm not even gonna get into that, because if you don't know me, you don't know I'm not about to do this whole sexual yabba yabba on YouTube. But there's in bed, there's certain positions that I can't do because of how restricted my legs are. So if you don't see me in the dance and you see me dancing weird, it's because I've had to train myself for the past 6 years to get back to how I used to dance. Like, I can't do certain dance moves because of my hips. Like, there's a dance move called Quintin. I can't do that because I can't get low enough. If you know me, I'm an advocate. There's a shark! Sorry, I'm watching this. If you know me, you know I'm an advocate for go lower, yeah, get to the floor, yeah, don't you stop her. Ooh, take it lower. Obviously, I'm an advocate for that, innit? But I do it for my friends. Because I can't go low. It's so upsetting because I love dancing. You don't know how much I love dancing. Like, I love it. I love it. But this whole operation thing, like, I hate it so much. Like, I can't go to the gym because I can't use certain machines. Like, you see that machine, yeah? Like, you do that. Yeah, I can't use that because yeah, my hips don't let me. What else can't I do? Even the stairs thingy, I can't do that because my hips don't let me. There's so much things that my hips has basically stopped me from doing. Like it's really put my life on honestly, I actually class myself as someone that's disabled because I am unable to do a lot of things because of my hips. I can't run fast anymore. I used to be sick at running. I used to do long jump back in school. I can't do that anymore. I can't do splits. I can't use certain gym equipment. Like it's really inconvenient. I won't lie to you. It's very, very inconvenient. Like for me to, like, for example, the everyday things like sitting in the back of a car. I can't sit in the middle. Why? Because my legs. I can't sit in certain positions. Like, it's so mad. If I sit in the middle, I have to cross my legs. But some cars in the middle, they have like it's just like it's crazy. Like it's not. But yeah. So the doctors also told me that when I'm 30, I need to get a whole hip replacement in general. Like the whole actual, you know, when people get hip replacement, like when you're old and your hips stop working. Yeah, I have to get a whole entire replace my blood clot fucking hips. Yeah, so yeah, so that's just basically, I wanted you lot to get insight of what I go through, because even not too long ago, like a couple of weeks ago, I was walking around with a limp. Like, every once in a while, if you see me walking around with a limp, it's because my hips are giving me problems. Now, this is something that's been giving me problems. It's not something that's just new. It's been giving me problems from when I was 15. I'm 23 in a couple of months. Like, but yeah, man, I've just learned to, like, adapt to it and get over it, kind of thing. It's not something, like, it's something that bothers me, but I've learned to, like, get past it. You get it? But yeah, this is my first serious video. I just wanted you lot to actually understand what I go through, because I actually go through a lot. That I feel left out so much. Like, when I go parties now, I don't even dance anymore because I feel that, okay, you can't do certain dance moves anymore. So it's just like, what's the point? You get? But yeah, I just wanted you lot to understand what I go through. Yeah, so Madness with MK signing out.